After 5. I'm Mark Long in the President's Office at Mount Marty College, and this week we got to celebrate a birthday in a huge way. Sister Ann Kessler, a longtime professor at Mount Marty College, turned 90 years old, and dozens, no, hundreds of her friends came back to celebrate that day with her, including dozens of former students, one of whom came from the New York area. Just because he felt that he had to come back and say thank you to Sister Ann for all that she'd done for him and his colleagues. It was just a wonderful day. We probably had 250 people on campus celebrating that. She's a professor of history for many, many years. Obviously a Benedictine sister, an author, even a legislative candidate at one point in her life. Did unbelievable things, and it was great to be with her. Speaking of legislative things, I joined many people from Yankton, many leaders from Yankton, and spent the day on Tuesday in Pierre at the state capitol, and met with Governor Dugard, and were introduced on the floor of the Senate by Lieutenant Governor Matt Michaels, a Yankton native, and even said some good things about Mount Marty College as everybody was being introduced on the floor of the Senate. So it was a great day, talking a lot about how Yankton impacts the entire state of South Dakota, and conversely, impacts that the state has on Yankton. Spent a lot of time talking with a lot of cabinet secretaries and division heads from a variety of state agencies. Great day. It was my first day, my first time at Yankton Day in Pierre. I've been to Pierre before, but first time with this group of Yankton leaders. Certainly learned a lot, so it was great to be with them. We had, back here on campus actually on Tuesday, we had an evening of program review. So every year, a select number of our academic programs do a self-review of what they're doing. They have an outside review from a scholar in that discipline. And then we come together as a community and talk about what the findings were and ways to improve things. So thanks to all those faculty and staff members who've been working hard on that this time of year. It will eventually go to the Board of Trustees for their review and consideration for any changes. It's just part of the continuous quality improvement that we all do here at Mount Marty College, and that many colleges and universities do nationwide. Next week, we have homecoming coming up. So students are selling t-shirts on campus. I already bought mine. And so we'll be ready to go next weekend. So a lot of great things happening on campus with student leadership next weekend as well. And had a question from a student this week. She sent me an email note and said, Dr. Long, is tuition going up 14%? I was happy to respond to that and say it's not going up 14%. I don't know where these rumors get started, but actually the Board of Trustees voted last fall to increase tuition fees by 4%. So I suggested to her and any other students or family members who have questions to contact the business office and find out particulars on how that affects them, and also the financial aid office as well can answer plenty of questions about institutional and federal aid and how that works with the tuition increase. It's one of those necessary things, but none of us want to raise tuition, but it's very important to make sure that we maintain and enhance the quality of education and student support here at Mount Marty College. So that's it this week. Good luck. Have a great weekend, and we'll certainly talk to you next week. Thanks.